I see a lot of hypocrisy from my colleagues on the other side of the aisle today. And even worse so, the fact that they want to place an attack on democracy on Trump or Republicans is actually hysterical. Biden called Xi Jinping a smart guy, end quote. He described his relationship with Xi Jinping as a, quote, friendship. He said of the CCP, Joe Biden said directly, that they're not bad folks. He said also that it's in our own self-interest that China continues to prosper. But is it? It's not actually. It's actually unsafe for the entire world, not just the United States. The left is trying to dismantle freedom. They're trying to dismantle liberty. They are trying to dismantle the Constitution and everything our founding fathers and our nation was founded on in this country today. So I would like us to have a more honest discussion about what is actually happening in this country, what we're doing, and more importantly, not doing to combat CCP.
I think my colleague from South Carolina may have gotten confused about who said what, but these are things that Trump has said about Xi. Smart, brilliant, everything perfect. We love each other. President Xi, who's a friend of mine, who's a very, very good man. There's nobody like that. The look, the brain, the whole thing. My feeling towards you is an incredibly warm one. This doesn't sound like someone that has any intentions of being hard on China. And it never ceases to amaze me how we get so partisan and how we just start straight up lying. So let me make sure that we get the record correct really quickly. At this time, I'd like to enter into a record. An article from Reuters, Biden calls Xi a dictator after carefully planned summit. In fact, just this year, when asked whether the U.S. should defend Taiwan if it means going to war with China, Trump merely stated, well, I don't want to say, but remember, Taiwan did take all of our chips business. We used to make our own chips. Now they're made in Taiwan. Taiwan took our business away. It doesn't sound like he's too friendly on Taiwan. And I do want to say that while that may be the case, this administration and a democratically controlled House and Senate made sure that they did something smart on legislation. That legislation was led by my predecessor, the late, great Eddie Bernice Johnson, in the Science Committee. And the Chimps and Science Act is absolutely making sure that we're moving those jobs back. I know Samsung is doing lots of great things in Ohio, and we know that these plants are sprouting up everywhere to make sure that we can make chips here. But what I continue to see is that Trump seems to only care about his money. Democrats on this committee publicly released financial documents detailing how Trump received over $5.5 million from the Chinese government. Not only that, these records also showed how President Trump and his White House senior advisor daughter, Ivanka, received hundreds of trademarks by the PRC during that time. So I'm going to skip to this timeline because I want to make sure we cover this. ZTE is a China telecommunications company which has had extremely close ties to the Chinese government, including reports showing ZTE employees entering and exiting Chinese spy facilities. Unfortunately, what we saw when we look at this timeline is that in May of 2018, China approved Ivanka's trademarks for bath mats, textiles, and baby blankets. May 7th, 2018, China approved 5 additional trademarks. May 13th, 2018, President Trump's tweets, he's instructed the Commerce Department to reverse its decision to sanction ZTE. June 7, 2018, Ivanka's company gets 3 more provisional Chinese trademark approvals the same day the Trump administration officially announces an agreement to lift the sanctions.
You strut around like you own the place, but baby, you can't keep up with the pace. Moving in the wrong direction, all lost in your own reflection. Was hurt when you're so wrong. Ooh yeah, yeah. Live the life like a misguided song. Been tripping over what you thought was true. Now you got the blues. Oh baby, you do.